Imagine inventing the future, holding it in your hands, yet being utterly blind to its disruptive power. For decades, Kodak commanded the photographic landscape, a titan whose very name evoked memories, moments, and the magic of film. Yet, within its own laboratories, a silent revolution was brewing, one they sparked but ultimately failed to embrace. This is the Cassandra Paradox, Kodak's digital blind spot. From its inception, Kodak wasn't just a company, it was an industry. George Eastman's vision democratized photography, placing a camera in every hand, a roll of film in every device. By the mid-20th century, Kodak's dominance was absolute. They didn't just have market share, they were the market. Then in 1975, a young Kodak engineer named Stephen Sasson built the world's first self-contained digital camera, a device that captured images electronically, without film. It was bulky, black and white, and had a resolution of 0.01 megapixels. But it was a profound technological leap, a strategic check that would redefine the board, the very future of photography, born within the walls of its most established guardian. The invention was presented to Kodak executives. The response, not excitement, but apprehension. "That's cute," some reportedly said, "but don't show it to anybody." This wasn't outright rejection, but a strategic paralysis rooted in a powerful, profitable past. Internally, the debates were fierce. Management's rationale was seemingly sound. Kodak's entire business model, film sales, processing chemicals, printing paper, was tied to analog. Digital photography, they feared, would cannibalize their immensely profitable core. The cost-benefit analysis at the time pointed to protecting the golden goose. They understood the technology, but critically, they failed to grasp the societal shift. The psychological barrier of disrupting their own cash cow became an insurmountable strategic hurdle. They chose incremental improvements to film technology, pouring resources into optimizing a dying model, rather than fully backing the future they had created. While Kodak hesitated, competitors, unburdened by legacy, began to move. Japanese electronics giants like Sony and Canon, observing the emerging digital landscape, saw an opportunity. They didn't have a film empire to protect, only a future to build. Each year of Kodak's strategic inaction was a year of digital market growth for others. They made attempts, launching their own digital cameras, but often these were either late, underinvested, or designed to avoid competing directly with their film business. A classic case of the innovator's dilemma playing out on a grand scale. The strategic opportunities were glaring. Leverage their brand, distribution network, and customer loyalty to dominate the new medium. Instead, they clung to a fading paradigm, watching their hard-won dominion erode. The game board was rapidly changing, and Kodak's pieces remained largely in their starting positions. By the early 2010s, the writing was on the wall. The digital revolution, once a nascent threat, had become an overwhelming wave. Kodak, once a symbol of innovation, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in 2012, eventually emerging as a much smaller, print-focused company. The strategic cost of neglecting internal innovation for the sake of preserving a profitable past was immense. Kodak's story is a stark reminder that invention alone isn't enough. Strategic adaptation, even self-disruption, is paramount for survival in an evolving market. The Cassandra Paradox isn't just about Kodak, it's about every company facing the uncomfortable truth of a changing world. Will you be the one to create the future, or merely witness its arrival, paralyzed by success? The gambits on the boardroom chessboard are constant, requiring not just foresight, but the courage to execute, even against your own perceived best interests. Join us next time on the Boardroom Gambit as we delve into the Enron game, data deception and strategic collapse, a masterclass in obfuscation and the inevitable fallout. If you found this analysis insightful, be sure to like this video, share it with your colleagues, and subscribe to the Boardroom Gambit for more deep dives into the strategic plays that shape our world.